Welcome Pisces, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I'm going to shuffle some cards and see what comes up for you. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a few more times and then get going. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the Feminine's Mars, the Masculine's Venus. This is today's 12/19/2019. So this is definitely good for this week. It can also extend throughout the month for some. And if someone should by chance come by at another time, there's definitely going to be a reason why they came upon this video. So Pisces. Pisces, 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 for everyone watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities, let's clear all negative energies and fill with beautiful, divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. With this impatient energy today, what does Pisces need to know? What's going to help them most? All right, so this is for Pisces. All right, so your first card out, Pisces, is the Four of Wands reversed. Challenged by the Six of Wands reversed. The foundation is the Ace of Wands. There's a lot of fire here, so impatience may be high for you because you're coming out with a lot of fire out of the gate. You could have a lot of fire in your chart as well. In the recent past is the Page of Cups, which is your energy. You were feeling all loving and good, and then this passion came up, and then it flipped something. Your frustration set in. All right, so crowning the read is the Seven of Wands. And what's coming up for you is the King of Wands. Guys, lots of fire. Look at that, all fire. You see yourself as the Five of Swords reversed. You feel defeated right now. And what's around you or how others might see you as the Ten of Swords. You really feel defeated at the moment. But it's just in your head. Okay, the blocks that you need to work on around yourself are clear, has to do with injustice, and Aquarius was very much about injustice as well. And then we end up with the Chariot, a bold move forward, which is great. So there's good news ahead, so get out of your head about this, right? It's all the fire, the frustrations and impatience of today, because that came up in the Divine Masculine read today. The middle card was all about impatience. It's about taking that deep breath, letting it go, just let it go till tomorrow, okay? This is all you feeling defeated in your head, like the worst has hit and you can't deal with it, this injustice. But here you are in a bold move forward tomorrow. Could be tonight too, but it's more likely tomorrow. So then for me, I do a little hangman scenario. So what's connecting this read to whatever's going to be left hanging in limbo is the Three of Cups. And this is celebration, the Three of Cups and joy. So there's definitely joy coming from that bold move. And then what's hanging is the Nine of Swords. And that came up for Aquarius too. Okay, so then, oh, I showed it to you already. Okay. So then you have the Tower, okay? So some kind of big sudden event or epiphany that comes in here in your suffering and silence. And that is your final card, is the Tower. So let's see, we're going to clarify all this. So you get a lot more information. The underlying energy here is the Hermit, and I'm going to pull some cards from the bottom of the deck too to give you more background on what's going on there. So let's see. Let's see where it goes. And there's some more cards coming up that Aquarius had, so there may be some similarities across your chart, or you have Aquarius in your chart as well. All right, so it goes back to here. So here we have the underlying energy. Okay, we have the Four of Swords upright, the Queen of Swords upright. Here's the Ace of Cups upright with the Fool reversed, maybe some foolish behavior here. And then we have the Hermit reversed, which is someone who may be over-isolating or maybe like going out of their mind, some mental illness, or literally coming out now, okay? So let's see where this goes. We're going to clarify everything. All right, so already there we have some Virgo and Aries energy coming up, and you see all this crazy fire energy is probably Aries. We also have Virgo there. And then in the rest of the read, let's see what we have. We have the King of Wands, so that's all the fire signs. We have the Page of Cups in the recent past, which is definitely your energy of water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. The King of Wands doesn't have to be a fire sign, but it can be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And then we also have Libra here, and Cancer, and Scorpio. So let's see what comes up for Pisces here. We have that there's some kind of new passion here that's coming out of this Virgo or Hermit energy coming out. Or, you know, it could be a parent with mental illness, but it also can be you feeling like you're crazy. Because this, whatever this injustice is that's bothering you, it's, you know, some kind of foolish decision or foolish behavior, maybe made out of love. Maybe by help with this Queen of Swords, resting and meditating, praying in a loving way, but maybe it was still a foolish decision. Or maybe love is what's making you go crazy. Maybe you've let go some of your responsibilities because of love, because your head's so much in the love thing and what's been going on. Because you do have the Page of Cups in the recent past. So then we have this new passion here, igniting what's already in a bad place, right? Either mental ambiguity or craziness or needing to come out of over-isolating. It's now created, this has now created instability. It's like ignited that. And this could be a move as well. Could be an end of a marriage or relationship, or just going to stay at somebody else's house. Maybe you scheduled a trip to stay with somebody else. And then this is the challenge here of the Six of Wands reversed. Doing things under the radar or feeling like stupid, feeling like a failure, feeling like bad news came in. Like, you know, maybe you're too needy for attention. Or just staying under the radar now because you just can't handle everything that's going on. Then here is crowning for you is the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself to others without reacting, right? Without getting triggered. This is the trigger point here. And then here's what's coming up for you is the King of Wands, who's adding more fuel to the fire because he's fire too. Or this is you becoming, if you're a man, this is you. You could be you, right? Coming into your fire energy. Or this could even be the woman after all this. And your masculine's totally coming out. But you're not losing your temper here. If this is you or somebody else, you would think you would from all this fire energy. But this is not. He's in control of his passions. And then you see yourself. This could be someone coming to help you out. And this is you feeling like you've lost the war or you're giving up, right? No more war. It's really more of the internal war. Letting go of the what's in your head. Letting go of the pain, the betrayal. The back pain could be as well. And then the injustice, that's your block. So you need to let go of injustice and let go. It'll work itself out. Here then, when you get a fresh night's sleep, or just a fresh perspective, then all of a sudden here's this bold move to, hopefully you're not going out to get a drink to get out of this energy, which you may be, which then causes more suffering, and then an epiphany. It could be a sudden event, but it looks more like, you know, if you're sitting there crying in your room, I don't see much of a sudden event except for a sudden epiphany. It could be if he comes over, though, you know, that could be sex. You're suffering in silence, and then somebody comes over to help you relieve your frustrations. All right, so let's see what else comes up here about this stuff. Why the Hermit reversed in the underlying energy for Pisces. Why is the Hermit there? The Hermit's there either because of instability, whether it's your own instability and staying inside too much, or maybe somebody you're going to be going to visit, or at the end of a relationship, or just a move, or a visit, or travel, or just feeling in general unstable. And this has to do with letting go of all emotional things that no longer serve you. Too many options and now needing to let go of them. Like you're too much thinking, you try to think of too many things at one time, or something didn't come through right and you have something now you have to deal with and work out. And it was frustrating you. And now you need to let all the other things go. The Page of Cups, and there's your Tower again. So the Page is, this is you rising above, coming out. This could definitely be an epiphany while you're in your room sleeping or trying to go to sleep, or you can't sleep, you have an epiphany at night, or you've had enough rest now and you're coming out. But this is what's past already. So now it's like you have this, whatever sudden events here happens again here. So before it happened, and now it's happening again. And oh, my daughter passed out. So that's like example, that could be about to happen again. Okay. Here's the foundation. And that has to do with maybe suitors. There may be people after you, more than one here. And here's a Judgment as well. This could be somebody coming in with good news as well, and there's love with it too. And this could be a proposal, an announcement. They can make you pass out because it's good news, actually. This is somebody coming clean, who's been healing and learning to control themselves. Okay? And if you're a girl, this definitely could be this guy, okay? If you're a guy, that could be that guy too, but just saying in a relationship. Whoops, that one's flipping out. That one flying, like sailing through the sky with the greatest of ease. And I wasn't thinking anything, I'm going to put it back. But somebody's free. This just flew out like it was on the breeze, like so happy. Let's see where that wants to come out. If it wants to come out again, it will. The Four of Wands reversed. Someone's been working too hard. All right, someone's been working too hard, and this is definitely Pisces energy, so you may be crying or just feeling over-emotional because you've been working too much, doing too much physical work, and then this is not expressing those feelings, not releasing all of this, right? This is kept in, and then you cry. So that's the instability. You're overworking. The challenge is the need for attention or the wanting to stay under the radar. Which is it for Pisces? Why do we have the Six of Wands there reversed? The cards are getting kind of choppy here. All right, this is the challenge here. Some depression, loss of hope, the injustice of it again. So injustice is your block over here. Okay, so you're staying under the radar because you feel like it's not fair and it's depressing you instead of you letting it go and knowing it'll work out. All you can do is take the steps you need to take. There's no use in putting all your emotions into it. All right, this is someone who's grounding and integrating an offer of help or love in regards to this injustice, and that we'll figure it out. You know, it'll work out. Maybe we'll work it out tomorrow. So meanwhile, this is you feeling like a failure, and you have the King of Wands above you, and you're standing up for yourself up top there. That's the injustice you're trying to stand up to. All right? You're being defensive. You're standing in your truth, trying to tame your inner beast because you know you're right. And so why do you have to deal with this? So the King of Wands is coming up. And why is the King of Wands there? King of Wands is the lover, so this could be your guy. All right, somebody who's unhappy without you. Unable to find peace. Unable to find peace without you. And because his world's been turned around, there is an offer here, which is very profound. This is an offer of a new life. This is complete contentment in the original definition of the card from Rider-Waite. Somebody looks like he's tried to live without you, but he can't, Pisces. And I don't think that has to do with this frustration. It could, because maybe you weren't seeing each other for a while. So on top of other issues coming up, you might have been sexually frustrated as well because your guy wasn't around. And you see yourself as either losing the battle or that the war is finally over. And why is that? There we go. This is the Pisces who's definitely free. And this could be someone who's free away from the need for help, because now someone's rescued me. Overall, the loss and regret or frustration, whatever it was, feeling sorry for yourself because you have to deal with this issue. Now somebody's come in, flown in, and now you can escape the needing help, the need for someone else to help you that may not be around. This person has just come in who obviously wants to help you. It took you right over yourself, and here's you gaining balance in your head again. All right, so here's what's around you. And this is this, so it's either, juggling, performing. This is definitely about trying to stay balanced in your daily living and juggle your coins and try to stay balanced without losing everything, and committing to yourself. Maybe better patterns now too, making a commitment, and maybe somebody was going back and forth on whether or not to marry someone, and this is a Taurus. Maybe this Taurus is this guy over here who couldn't leave without you. He was trying to, maybe he was having financial issues. He could have been juggling another person and they were dating, or maybe somebody else. Just in general, maybe it could be, I could have been married before, maybe have another woman in the situation, and so just not sure what he wanted to do. But whether this is just him and the deception because he was seeing somebody else the same time he was seeing you, or this is a marriage where someone's been juggling and there's been deception, or it's just a Taurus person who is in great pain without you. Then we have the Injustice card. They're your blocks. All right, and this is about detoxing whatever codependencies or addictions you have. All right, feeling defenseless to the energies, and this definitely can be your energy because it looks like you definitely have fire in your chart. Queen of Wands reversed, and we got the King of Wands upright. Your block has to do with the injustice of it. All right, feeling defenseless to the energies and attacks, feeling tired, feeling sick. Obviously, you've been overworking, carrying too much burden, whether it's relationship, work, or both. And here is you needing to let go of anything, if it's a toxic relationship or addictions that you're defenseless to, you've had enough, okay? And this has to do with third-party situations as well. This could also be overindulging, partying too much, and gossip, antisocial behavior, and just no joy in your life. You had enough of that. Well, it's very interesting. There you go. There's two other people. We got the King and Queen of Wands reversed, and then now the Empress reversed. So this could be a mother figure, a boss figure who's out of control. Could be someone who had a miscarriage, or this could be his baby mama. And maybe you're that, or you're somebody else. Like maybe this is someone he used to be with who has his child, or maybe he was with somebody else who got pregnant or had a miscarriage. Or that could be him with another child, or that's you. You're in either side of the situation, but it looks like there could be a third-party situation. Or the third party is because you just got pregnant and you didn't realize it. And then here's a proposal to their sunshine, or exposing all, or working towards that, exposing all. Maybe some issues in the relationship. All right, so then the Chariot is the Two of Cups reversed. And this has to do with split, lies, cutting through the crap, not seeing eye to eye, and then a bold move in an inequitable relationship, or this is about settling out, debt, someone who's been scammed or feeling that way. And this has to do with a secret coming out, or not having used your intuition, and that's why you ended up owing some money here. But we have the Three of Cups. There's celebration there. Or that can just relate to gossip and third-party issues. Or, oh, it could be, it's funny, because I'm supposed to have a three-way conversation with my daughter tomorrow. So it could be something like that, too. Needing to have a talk with more than one person at the same time. It could be social, or it could be in order to resolve an issue or pay a debt. And with help from a third party. And then, though, we have the Nine of Swords, so that's that suffering and silence again. It could just be stressed or headaches or wait up at night, not being able to sleep. And then all of a sudden, here's the Tower moment. And this is coming up with those energies. Again, the Nine of Swords is confirming here again. And instead of the Tower, we have the Ace of Cups reversed, which means it's maybe someone dumped or just crying your eyes out, or you're just pushed to your emotional limits, so you're releasing all that energy, which is fine. Doesn't mean there's a breakup there. It just means you're so stressed out with everything that's been going on. But right after that, look what comes up. You're back to the Page of Cups with this wonderful dream family and hanging out with them. So just let it all go. Cry if you need to. But that ends up really well, guys. And then the bottom of the deck is the Magician reversed, which is, I think this is what Aquarius had too, insecurity and then manipulation. So let go of that. All right, so there might have been an Emperor who's been manipulating you, or this could be the man too, whatever big organization. If there's someone you're having an issue with, a payment from one of your bills, that can have to do with the man, like the power structures, is abusing their power. And this is the insecurity, manipulation, and the pain, okay? So that's going behind you, because that was the underlying energy. And then we have the Romance Angels. I'm going to pull from Romance Angels numerology deck. I'm going to show you all the cards a little better so you can see. The numerology deck. And I'm sweating like crazy, and it's not hot in here. I get masculine energy, I start sweating. So there's definitely some masculine energy coming in. I'm not past saying this, there could be a proposal coming, or just a proposal to work things out now, or someone coming clean to you because they can't live without you. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And you deserve love. You are lovable. And the bottom of the deck is, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And then from the numerology deck, boy, am I sweating. Whew. Well, you have parenting coming up. 63, that's the suffering. So you could be parenting yourself, you could be parenting a child, you could be parenting your inner child, or actually one of your parent who's having issues. Then you have intuition, which is 22, the Fool, that leap of faith, and following your dreams, 85. Really nice, Pisces. So make sure that the parenting, parent yourself, individuality. Remember, when you get frustrated, to take a deep breath and let it go, you know? Find something distracting to get you away from it, a good night's sleep, and then you'll feel fresh in the morning. Be your authentic self is your underlying energy. And then one more from the Kipper deck. So I'm like burning up, you guys, with all this fire in this tree. I'm like sweating my butt off. All right. For Pisces, one last card. What do we need to know? Last message for Pisces. What's the takeaway from this read for Pisces? Pisces. Pisces. The community. Someone's taking you in. There may be the end to needing to lean on the community. And there could be a false person that you've discovered, so you're no longer going to deal with them. Or now the false person has taken off their mask, and so now you end that cycle between you, and everything gets better from there. There's some kind of courthouse issue, whether it's yours or the person you're dealing with, all right, because of this person. Or this could, like I said, if you're dealing with a bill issue, it could have to do with the man trying to take advantage of the little person. And that's going to be ended, okay? Officially. And getting on the right path. Standing up for yourself. After working so hard. So the bottom of this deck is despair. So this is definitely the suffering that you're feeling right now because of a message of concern, whether it's love or work or whatever it is. But here's the Lovers underneath it. So you had some kind of adjudication, whether it was you or somebody else, regarding lovers, with a message of concern, and this caused despair. But this was the underlying energy, but it changed. So the energies are changing from that, so let go of all of that. Okay? All right, Pisces. Take it easy. Rise and be